In this video, I'll teach you how to use the resource availability settings for a resource in your Microsoft project schedules. Suppose that I have a resource named Mickey Cobb. In a project, Mickey Cobb will be available to work full-time until June the 1st. On June the 1st, her availability will drop to half-time while she's studying for an MBA. In a year from June, she'll return to full-time availability. Do you know how to set that up properly in Microsoft Project?
I know you're gonna dig this.
Well, in this video, I'll show you how to do that very thing. So let's get started. In this project, I've completed the task planning process, and I've completed the first half of the resource planning process as well, which is building my project team. In my project team, you can see that I have generic resources such as Calquin Technologies, and I have human resources such as Chuck, Cindy, and Gary. I'm now ready to work on the second half of the resource planning process, which includes items such as adding PTO to the calendars of resources in this project and making changes to the availability of resources. For the resource Sarah Baker, I do need to make changes to her availability over time. Here's a note to explain what I need to do. Sarah Baker is only available to work on projects half-time from March the 1st through May 31st, 2028, due to work on a corporate merger project. So basically, she's down to half-time from March the 1st through May 31st. How can I make these changes to her availability? The first thing I need to do is double-click the name Sarah Baker to display the resource information dialog for Sarah Baker. In the bottom half of the general page, there's a section called Resource Availability. Notice that her availability is currently listed as available from NA, available to NA 100%. That means all the time she's available to work full-time. The first thing I need to do to make a change to her availability is to show the end of when she is available to work full-time. So that end date will actually be February the 29th of 2028. Now let me show you. See, that's the last day of February in 2028. Then on the next row, I need to put in the time period when she's only available to work half-time. So when I click the first cell in the available column, Microsoft Project automatically knows that the next change in availability will start on March the 1st. Well, that was very helpful. And then if I go to the available to field, well, it continues with March of 2028. So let's go to the 31st of May 2028. And her units availability will be 50%. The next change I need to make is to tell Microsoft Project when she goes back to full-time. And again, in the third row, in the available from cell, I'll go ahead and click the calendar pick list button, and it knows automatically that her next change in availability would likely be June the 1st. Sorry for interrupting the video, but I just noticed there's people from all over the world watching this video. If you wouldn't mind, would you please leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know where you live? I'd really appreciate that. And now, back to the video. I don't need to fill in anything in the available to cell. That'll be filled in automatically. All I need to do is put in her units of availability starting on June the 1st, and watch when I click outside that cell, see how it filled in the NA automatically. So here's Sarah Baker's availability over time for this project. Up through February 29th of 2028, she will be available full-time. Beginning on March the 1st and running through May the 31st, she will drop to half-time availability. Then on June the 1st and thereafter, she will be available to work full-time. That's how you set changes to resource availability. To complete the process, simply click the OK button. Okay, now let me give you some bonus information. I'm currently in the middle of the assignment planning process, and you can see that I've assigned project team members to the first 5 tasks in the project. I've got Implement Product 1 selected, and I'm ready to assign Sarah Baker to this task. Notice in the task form down below, the time span of this task runs from mid to late March of 2028. That's when Sarah Baker is only available to work half-time. But what if I forget and I select Sarah Baker, and then I accidentally put in a units value of 100% when she's only available to work 50%. When I click the OK button, there it is. This little red stick figure appears. I like to call that the Burning Man indicator, which tells us that Sarah Baker is over allocated on this task. Well, here's the problem. I've assigned her to work full-time, 100%, but she's only available to work half-time or 50%. I do have 64 hours of work assigned to this task. So if I reduce her units value to 50%, the duration will have to change because this is a fixed units task. So when I change the units to 50% and click the OK button, notice the red stick figure disappears and the duration is now increased to 16 days. Hey, thanks for watching my YouTube video. Who knew that you could actually change a resource's availability over time in a Microsoft project schedule? If you like this video, please consider giving it a like. Also, if you've not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so and remember to click that notification button. And as always, I'll see you in my next video.